Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Well guys, this video is all about IELTS reading and we have decided to equip you all with latest IELTS reading techniques.
Exactly.
Yes.
So Asad, my question is, first tell us about what is skimming technique and how can we apply this skimming technique on reading?
मैं सत्ते जाऊं? Okay, that's very good. Excuse me. That's very nice now. Mashallah, Shmaila is speaking so beautiful English. Shmaila, you teach me English.
Are you making fun?
Believe you me, no, I'm not making fun. It's more than fun. All right. Yeah, it's beyond the fun thing. I don't need to watch a comedy.
I can see Yasin's big smile.
Yeah, he's got big smile.
It's not only smile actually.
And you know, Shumaila and I, we are so cruel. Whenever we are going to have lunch, we tell Yasin, you go somewhere and then come back after 20 minutes. Just joking.
Okay.
Yeah, we have lunch together. Okay, guys, listen up. In IELTS reading, there are 3 different types of reading techniques. The first one is skimming. The second one is scanning and the third one is careful reading, or you can call it reading for details, or you can call it intensive reading. In this video, I'm going to tell you about skimming and we will make 2 separate videos for scanning and for intensive reading.
Okay.
Listen up. The reading technique depends on the type of questions you are doing. For instance, if you are doing the question type which is sentence completion, for sentence completion, short answer question or any completion type, you need scanning technique. Now, when you are doing list of headings, when you are doing which paragraph contains the following information, for list of headings, for which paragraph contains the following information, and some more questions are there where you have to use skimming. Now let me tell you what is skimming. This video is very important for those who have trouble with list of headings. Shmaila, whenever the writers, they write paragraphs or they write their articles or they write anything, there is a style of that. They usually give introduction in the first paragraph, right? Then in body paragraph, they always start with the main idea. Sometimes they start with the main idea. Sometimes they introduce the main idea in the middle of the paragraph. In that case, they start with some general information. And sometimes they carry on with a discussion and the conclusion of that discussion is the main idea of the paragraph. Now, what is skimming? Skimming is that you have to read a paragraph, but you don't have to read all the paragraph. You just want to see, there is a word we use in English that is called gist. Gist means the bottom line. Gist means the main idea. In list of headings, you must get to the gist of that very paragraph. In order to get to the gist, you will not read everything. Actually, what happens if there is a paragraph, you read the first line, and as you read the first line, you should be able to identify whether this first line is the main idea or this first line is just a general idea about the topic, or this first idea is what?
So we have to read only first line?
For skimming. Once you read that line and you realize what you are looking for is not here, immediately jump to second line. When I use the word line, it means sentence. Jump to second sentence. Read that, and if you realize this second sentence is the continuation of the previous sentence and the information which you want is not there, immediately jump to second sentence and your eyes should scan full stop. Your eyes should scan full stop, right? Sentence by, sometimes one sentence is 2 lines long. Sometimes one sentence is like 2.5 lines long and all that. So, I mean, what is skimming? You don't read everything. Sometimes you just read some words. Within the sentence, you read a portion to realize whether that has some relevance with the answer you are looking for. Now, how will this help you with list of headings? For list of headings, they give you one complete paragraph. When they give you the paragraph, and by the way, you have to match one main idea from the paragraph with the heading. So you skim, you start, you read with the first sentence, and then you realize, no, this is not about it. It's a general starting. You reach the middle, and then you realize still they are discussing the same topic. And then you reach the end and you realize, yes, this is conclusion. In conclusion, they have given the main idea. So this is how skimming can help you with list of headings.
Great.
Yeah?
Wow, very nice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, there is another question type. We call it which paragraph contains the following information. For that, I would advise you all to read all the questions. For example, if there are 5 questions and they say which paragraph contains the following information, read all 5 questions and then skim through the paragraph. And skimming is very fast.
Asad, I have one question.
Okay.
If we read all the questions,
Some
are very long, some are short. So it's very difficult to retain all the questions and all the things in mind. I mean, it's very difficult to remember them.
Okay, listen up. Usually, for which paragraph contains the following, there are 4 to 5 questions. It's basically, you don't need to, for example, if you give me 4 questions and I read those questions, and after reading those questions and you say, okay, now tell me what is question number 1, what is question number 2, it's not that. Try to understand my point. When you read the questions, you actually take the questions to your subconscious mind. Now, for example, if I write 5 things here and you read all 5 things and I take it away from you and I say, this is the paper, now underline those 5 things here. When you look at them, you can easily identify, yes, it's that. So you don't need to retain, you just need to make yourself familiar. And that question should go to your subconscious mind so that if you see any relevant information, it should click you.
So we have to underline or understand the basic point of the question.
Exactly.
Okay.
Within the question, if there is any date, if there is any description, they use the word description, they use the word method, they use the word manner. Okay, so you need to underline those words. Now you're looking for a description. Now you're looking for a method. Now you're looking for a technique. This is what you need to do. Okay, so we were actually talking about skimming and scanning. Now when you come to paragraph 1, you should learn how to skim through the paragraph quickly so that you, and skimming again, it does not mean you will read everything. Read sentence number 1. Rather, read it in a way that you see if there is any relevant information, because for which paragraph contains the following, you have to look for specific piece of information which is only given in one sentence. Right? Now, for example, there was the question like proportion of cars which are not used. The proportion of car or the time when the car is not used. The time when the car is not used, in the passage they had written actually 90% cars are parked at home. So cars parked at home means the time when car is not used, and proportion or time, that is 90%. So this is what you need to do. Just go through the questions, perceive the ideas, take those ideas to your subconscious mind, and now skim the passage and skim it sentence by sentence. And when you skim it sentence by sentence, some sentences contain 2 lines. In one paragraph, there are hardly 4 or 5 sentences. If you do it sentence by sentence and each sentence takes 1 to 2 seconds to skim, you can easily reach that option. And when you are skimming, you must hold a pencil in your hand. And you got to just go on and see, okay. And again, important words are nouns, verbs, adjectives. Because in every sentence, noun, verb, adjective, and even adverb, these 4 parts of speech, they make the sense.
Okay, so tell me one more thing. During skimming the passage, do we need to underline the nouns and...
No, it's not like that. Yes, if you want to. Because when you do which paragraph contains the following, I would advise you to do this question type at the end. Whenever you are doing a section, in the section usually they give it as the first set of questions, and students usually start with it, they waste their time, they drain their brain, and then for next questions they don't have the time. Always remember, start each section with the question type which is like completion type of questions. true, false not given, yes, no not given, short answer question. Always start with that. Keep this, which paragraph contains the following, for the end. Read the questions first, underline the questions first, okay, but do it always at the end. Sometimes, you know what happens, if you read the questions carefully and you are solving some other type, suddenly you realize there is one answer here, there is one answer here. So you need to do it like that. Never start with this, because you know, when you are doing which paragraph contains the following information, for that you need overall understanding of the whole passage. So if you start with that, it will take all your time, it will drain your brain, and then you will not be as fresh and active for the rest of the passages. So that's why start with other, read the questions first, start with other one, and skimming should be done sentence by sentence. Focus nouns, verbs, adjectives. Now for example, if there is a sentence, I would like to eat a bar of chocolate. I would like to eat a bar of chocolate. This is full sentence. And what's the bottom line? Eat chocolate. Eat and chocolate. Eat is a verb, chocolate is a noun. So verb and noun, you need to focus these type of words. And while skimming, one more thing, this is the final tip, switch on your imagination. Imagine whatever you skim. Because when you imagine, when you think deeper, you understand better. And this better understanding is the key to success in IELTS reading.
Wow.
Thank you.
Mashallah.
Yeah. Now give me some. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, guys. All the best.
And if you like this video, hit the like button.
Yeah, and one more thing, let me tell you, we've come all the way from Lahore to Kashmir Valley, and we are making these videos here at the beautiful location so that we enjoy. And Shmala, the way I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling quite serene, calm. Weather is pleasant, it's getting cold after some time, it's going to be very cold.
I mean, I'm just thinking that, well, if I offer you a coffee.
That's a very good idea, right? So after drinking coffee, even, oh, this is Starbucks, all right. That's lovely Starbucks coffee. So let me tell you, if you like this video, hit the like button. And I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad, Yaqub and
Shumaila Najam.
Wish you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Cheers.